Canada's women's rugby team is coming off a magical run at the World Cup. The team claimed the silver medal. Regina's Gabby Senft plays back row for the Canadians, and she joins us now. Good morning and congratulations, Gabby.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So, Gabby, you've had a few days to reflect and hopefully recover. What are you feeling right now about the run your team made?
Oh, well, I'm still recovering from a 2-month-long journey, to say the least. I'm here in Spain currently with a few of my teammates, and we've been chatting on and off, just feeling proud, feeling sad, feeling sad again, but like reminding ourselves like we had such an amazing tournament, and people are reminding us that we've changed women's rugby and just rugby in general for the better. And we keep having to remind ourselves of that, because obviously we didn't get to achieve our big goal, but I guess we for sure know we're not done, and we'll be back. But it's gonna take some time, I think.
What does that mean to you, knowing that you're hearing that feedback from Canadians, that you've inspired a new generation of players? We actually played some tape from right here in Regina where we talked to some young players who were watching, and they were saying how inspired they were by watching your team and yourself. And they shouted you out as well. So what does that mean to you?
Oh my gosh. I mean, amazing. I had no clue that was even happening, and it's awesome because I haven't been able to come back to Saskatchewan and Regina in quite some time, because I've been traveling the world just trying to better myself in rugby and make this team the best it can be. So yeah, it's awesome to hear that. It's really humbling, and it's exactly what's going to fill my cup at the moment, because it's pretty low and just, yeah, a bit beat up, and it's makes me feel really happy, because I never thought that I was going to be playing this kind of rugby ever in my life, even if it was a dream. So it's really cool for those young girls and boys to see that it can happen.
Yeah, take us back to your early days playing. What was it like? What made you fall in love with the sport?
I started playing at La Boldes High School in grade 9, and it was the best sport that didn't have a lot of drama, to say the least. It didn't matter what friend group you came from, what family you were from. It was always so welcoming. And I always played basketball and soccer, and I always got fouled out too many times, and cards and whatever. And with rugby, it was just the perfect match. So I was like, I think this is for me.
That's
And
hilarious.
then it gave me opportunities to go to Notre Dame, got a scholarship, got invited to go to Australia to play rugby. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. And then I just kept going with it.
So apart from your physicality in these other sports and knowing that maybe rugby was right for you, was there a moment where it clicked and you said, I think I can make something out of this?
I think my mom gave me the confidence, being like, you know what, you can do whatever you want. You are great at sports. You are an awesome human. And just was like, go off, leave Sask and do everything you could. She helped me pay for school to go to University of Victoria. And that really like showed me the kind of life that I could have with rugby. And yeah, I just like never looked back and kept looking forward for new opportunities, even if it meant me asking and people saying no. I just asked to play on so many teams. Even when other girls were getting asked to play on those teams, I just asked. And the worst that people can say is no, and I just asked until someone kept saying yes. So yeah, opportunities are out there even if you don't think they are.
I know you mentioned that it's still kind of fresh for you and your teammates about what's happened in this tournament. When you do have time to kind of be away from it for a few more days or weeks or months, what are you going to remember about it?
Oh, I think I'm going to remember that this is the best team I've ever played on and I'll ever play on in my entire life. Like we have it so good. All of us, we still love each other so much that we're on vacation together after everything that happened. Our coaches still want to like contact us and just like see how things are going even 2 days after. Um, yeah, it's just it's such a nice feeling to know that like, when you're away from your family so much that you can have such a family with that team, and even though you had some high highs and some low lows, like they're always going to be there. And even girls retiring, it doesn't matter. We'll for sure go on some sort of team vacation, whether it's next year or 5 years down the road. It'll be like a reunion. We're really close, so it's important and special.
Take me to the final and being in that stadium with 80,000 people, the largest crowd to ever watch a women's rugby game. You're playing against the hosts. Like it's almost out of a movie when you think about it.
Yeah.
And the teams you had to beat on the way, big names in rugby, obviously, and Canada's making a name for itself now. What was it like when you walked
Mhm.
into that stadium and you heard the crowd and you looked around?
Um, I don't think I really noticed it until I was warming up and I couldn't hear my teammates talking to each other. And I was like, okay, I'm already gonna lose my voice. Here we go. Like, but I think I don't know. I don't think we really noticed it until after the game, and we were like, oh shit, there's 82,000 people here. Like, this is freaking awesome. When even though we had just lost, we were like, let's just take it in. Let's just like feel this. This is the second biggest World Cup final in all men's and women's rugby ever. So we were like, let's just take this in. And yeah, it was loud, and like it was just awesome energy. Like they were cheering not just for England, not just for us, they were cheering for women's rugby. And so it was really, really special, even if I couldn't hear anything sometimes, but we knew that was coming. We had our hand signals ready. And um, at some points, but you just have your mind in the right, in whatever zone you're in. Sometimes you forget they're there until you actually take a moment after the game and you're like, oh wow, this is really cool.